in his last few games, 7 goals in his last 4 games overall. He's been leading Benny Feilhaber's boys as of late and has come up with some big shot-stopping moments in these penalty kick shootouts that North Texas has been able to use. The referee's whistle, and we are underway here in Lawrence, Kansas. It is SKC controlling in their dark blues with the light blue trim. 7 goals during that run. He's just been tremendous. He currently leads the league with 23 shots and 13 shots on target. He is second in the league. Flores bends the ball into the penalty area. It was helped into the path of Habibullah, who was looking to volley it out of the air. Nolan Norris leaves it for Isaiah Parker here for North Texas. Parker does well. He gets past 2 challenges, gets into the penalty area. I think he tried to play it across, but the surface may have... Well, Ken Flores finds somebody wearing the same shirt as him, of course, inside the 18-yard box here. Last league game for Kansas City was one of Cam Habibullah's hat tricks against Minnesota. 4-1 win against one of Kansas City's rivals. North Texas played a rival last time out, an in-state rival at that. We talked about working on set pieces this week, most particularly in a defensive sense. But they get one on the attack here, and Molinaro is well positioned. John Gall did tell us, team left on a positive mindset. The shootout had helped that a lot. They'll be hoping to get all 3 points here today as Pedrinho tries to play a ball across. It nearly fell back to him. North Texas. John Gall had a few interesting thoughts there as well. He said, we're still tweaking, still rotating players. It's been fluid, not always consistent. He said we still haven't been beaten. There's been positives from that. And good hustle from Gumbale. Not quite able to catch up. Of course, one of the stats that does... And he is fouled. It's a free kick. Taken quickly for Bartlett. For Habibullah. He puts together a good strike. Now then, a bit of pressure put on the KC back line. In the end, Alisa does well and then gets upended. And the referee will stop the play and give a yellow card to Tariq Scott for the upending challenge. Really a stunning run from Stephen Afrifa. At the other end, it's a challenge that comes in. It's a foul, a free kick, and you guessed it, a yellow card. He got on the wrong end of it. It is confirmed. A tactical foul. Maybe a shirt pull there is... a chance maybe for Saliu. Oh, he weaves his way through beautifully. Wonderful save. Rebound is blocked by Clark. 3rd time is in. 3rd time's the charm for North Texas. Malachi Molina breaks the deadlock. But the persistence from North Texas does pay off, and Kansas City are breached. It's 1-0. Where North Texas have been doing a lot of their work defensively in preparation for this game. And header does come in. Chantretz! Oh, he hits the frame as he tried to cross it back into the middle. Told that it is snowing in Utah tonight. Hopefully that does not impact the proceedings. Oh, it's a wonderful ball in behind here. Wonderful save by Kalodi thwarting Gumbale. Swollen up ahead for Afrifa. Afrifa stays with it, and then there's a challenge. Oh, referee puts her arm up, and it's going to be a penalty for Kansas City. Yellow card for Nolan Norris. Gumbale steps up. Oh, and he misses the target. He puts the penalty wide. And To be fair to Colodi, he guesses right and probably would have saved it anyway. Still have a minute, maybe more left in the half, potentially. Just because of all the chaos at the end of the half. There could still be more. Pondeka tries to stay with it and is fouled in the process to Shantret, who is not happy with the decision. Had a word for the referee and is booked for dissent. That's another one that maybe could have gone either way. Both players not exactly fighting fair. Bartlett will send it ahead. And that is the end of the first half. Time to take a breath here in Lawrence, Kansas. That is what is at stake in the second half. Kansas City not wasting any time, trying to make life difficult. We are very intrigued to see what happens next.
Shello to Shantret. He's replaced by number 74, Damari Montu.
There's Habibullah, who takes the shot on. It's blocked. Swollen also tried to shoot. That took a deflection. It's thwarted by Michael Colodi, who's had a big game to this point in goal, as we've come to expect from him. Here's the goal scorer, Molina. And Kansas City continues to provide an attacking threat. When the challenge comes in, Swollen. Norris trying to thread the ball through. It's cut out. Here's Habibullah poking it ahead. Coming together, Avila brought down. Referee brings it back. It's a free kick. And Nico Gordon is booked for the challenge. Another look is Avila could have been away there. That was an opportunity. Certainly Gordon wasn't the last defender, but he's just been scoring at will at the moment. He takes the free kick. And he bends it over the top. After a brief moment of indecision, Kansas City play their way through. Who is it last off of? It's off of Kansas City. Inaccurate ball played into the penalty area there by Garcia. But the pieces have been picked up on the far side. Garcia looks to get it back. Swollen up ahead. Habibullah will give chase and keep this in. Bartlett. Clark played it across. Nobody got a touch for either side. And then it's not the best of touches from Pedrinho. North Texas win it back. Pondeka chopped down. Free kick. Malachi Molina's goal came back in the first half inside of the 30th minute. Not able to convert from the penalty spot in the first half. Now then, Pondeka with a KC player down. Wins a free kick for North Texas. Yellow card is out. KC were thinking there was going to be a foul that went their way. I must say that's a foul, but Pedrinho lifts it into the penalty area. And there was a push in the back. Free kick for KC. Looked that in the end, Turner Humphrey was the guilty party. Kansas City looking for a response. Avila was onside. Heads it down for Habibullah. Tried to follow up and maybe a little bit of a nibble of a challenge from Cam Habibullah. It's a free kick for North Texas. A game that is still very much on a knife edge as we approach the hour mark. Rindov up ahead. Avila was fouled. Free kick. Swollen is going to strike it instead. Those would be the first two North Texas changes of the night. Wait to see when that occurs. Here's Sebastian Cruz up the other end for KC. Cruz looks for the angle, tries to chop a cross in. Swollen gets the ball back for Kansas City. In the end, I think Pedrinho doing the best he can to hold him off. But now there's 3 players around him, and Pedrinho does very well in the end. Brought down and wins a free kick to alleviate the pressure. And that will lead to the double switch. He's Mendonca, who will come on for Pondeka as the first change.
Number 41, Hard Scott. They are replaced by number 8, Nick Mendonca.
To the far side, it's crossed back into the middle and dealt with by Collodi, who just continues to do everything right. Ball goes out of play for a throw, and SKC will make a swap here. Harris Alisa, who just made that cross, is going to leave us. And Kansas City's joint leader in assists this season to this point, Ethan Bryant, driving his way towards the penalty area. Molina's cross is headed out of play, or I should say headed out of the penalty area by Montoute. There are players nearby for a short option, but this feels like a moment to take on a shot. And Habibullah does take it on. But in the end, he cannot hit the target. And Mendonca sends it out to the far side. A few numbers up here for North Texas. It's a centering pass for Henry Scott, who plays it across for Pedrinho, and it's Molina again! And he scores again! Malachi Molina doubles the delight for North Texas. Team in MLS Next Pro looks to hang on to their title. It's 2-0 to the Texans. Two great finishes from a man who hadn't scored in MLS Next Pro to this point in the season on a classic counterattack. That is a foul against Molina. Free kick for Kansas City. And a yellow card comes out. I think Molina may have complained a bit there. It'll be Dan DeGear's boys' turn to try to knock off North Texas. Meanwhile, here's Garcia. Playing it in behind. Pedrinho's cross into the middle. Oh, crucial block by Natty Clark inside the 6-yard box. He will now try from a corner to seal the deal. Ball is bent in. Humphrey got a head on it, but he went over the top of Avila. It's a free kick. And joint top of the table status with Ventura County on 16 points. It is headed right to Jacob Molinaro, who comfortably holds on. Humphrey up ahead. North Texas still might finish the job here. Anthony Ramirez! Oh, just wide. And that's it, full time here in Kansas. North Texas remains unbeaten through 7 MLS Next Pro matches, and they are the joint leaders in the Western Conference.